Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 with your host, Hard Truck One. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the farm. So in in the last episode, because unfortunately I couldn't get this thing to record the last couple of weeks. But I was able to get it to go here. So I haven't really done much since the videos. Thank you, headphones, for beeping in my ear and everybody else's ear. Crazy machine. Um, so I didn't do too much for between those 2 weeks, since I didn't get couldn't get the recording stuff and everything to work right. But anyway, I've got it working now. So what I did do, and this was probably just kind of a couple hours played, rush type a little bit. So field 11 and 12 are fertilized and they're regrowing. I'll just show you up here on the thing. So we are doing grass, so we are doing regular grass. They say that they're harvested. I don't think they've switched over yet to the thing, but I was able to. Their pH value is good. I was able to get the nitrogen on that one. We're going to finish this one up, and then we're going to probably do a few things with the sheep, maybe. Then we'll roll time over, and then we'll probably think about doing doing a contract on here, just to get us a little bit more money, so that way maybe we might purchase another one of these fields, probably one of these littler fields over here. Be interesting to purchase one of these fields over here, because then that way we have a little travel time in between and everything. So, but anyway, we're gonna get this field going here. So hopefully everybody's had a nice summer. It's beginning to get cold here where I live. So yeah, it's actually, for me, it's actually quite nice. I kind of like the cool air and everything. Let's get the GPS redone. Show lines. I think we can go 0 and get all our lights on so you guys can see. We'll get pulled up over here. There is a little bit of hay still on the field. I don't know if that's because I don't know why that is, but anyway, I'm just gonna call it whatever. I'm just gonna call it whatever and just do whatever this wants to do. So anyway, like I said, I hope you guys had a nice summer. I did. Fall and winter is actually my fall and winter are actually my two favorite months. Not just because it's cold, but also because it's just that I love that time of year. Air's a little more crisper. I don't know if crisper is a word, but yeah. So on the while we're passing here, so on the farm, I got all the bales moved off of the fields. I'll show you where After we go drop this off, I'll show you where we put the hay, because I'll take that other tractor back and park it over there by the hay. So really, I think what we're gonna need to do is we're really truthfully gonna need to up our ante of of how many sheep we have. We're pretty much gonna have to nearly fill that for us to make any profit. I don't like those lights. I wish those lights would just turn off and stay off. Alright, we'll get this parked back in here. And for those of you that wonder why I don't use the lights on the tractors and stuff, well, first and foremost, this computer that I'm playing with does not have a very strong anything in it. I'll just run through a little. It's got, for the major components, it's got a AMD A10 in it. It's trying to run all these graphics and stuff with a it's trying to run all these graphics with a oh, wrong one. With a Radeon R7 on it, which is an onboard graphics card. Yeah, so it's not the biggest, it's not the best computer in the world. Like I said, the only best part about it is really truthfully the storage and the memory on it. It's got 12 gigs of memory. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. I'll just drive across over here. It's got 12 gigs of memory on it, and it's got 2 terabytes of storage space, which is really nice for this type of for this computer. But the problem is the other two elements the other two things that really need to be updated on it are really small, are really not that good for it. So this is where, so basically this is where we have all the hay. Oh, you almost can't see the hay. I don't know. There we go. So this is where we're setting the hay. We're just setting the hay out in front of the cow shed here. We're gonna leave the truck and the trailer up here as well. Alrighty. So let's do this. Let's go get time going forward, and then we'll evaluate what we need to do. Oh yeah, let's head up in here. Hit R. Actually, no, we're gonna have to cancel. Because what is it? It's 20 hours. That is 8 o'clock. So we need at least 7 hours. That's not what I wanted. Alright, well, we'll fast travel over to the pickup. I hit the wrong button. Just accidentally hit the wrong button. So, alright. Here we go. So we need at least 8 hours. Oh, okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna sleep for 11 hours. Yeesh. See, now I still don't now, property maintenance I can understand. I hate to tell you, but I'm gonna... So property maintenance I can understand. But when you have it in such a way that you have to, that for maintenance, you're taking your vehicles over to a, that thing over the the shop thing over there to fix your vehicles. Why do you have vehicle running costs then? Because that to me doesn't make any sense. If you're maintaining your vehicle, that's vehicle running costs. Unless they're talking about vehicle registrations and stuff. But then again, I mean, I only have well, no. I got 2 vehicles and 1, 2, 3 trailers that would be considered on the road. But still, that doesn't add up to 1,200, whatever that was. So, alright, well, let's not beat it around the bush anymore. Let's see. So for our sheep, what do we need? Need a little more grass in there. Okay. What is this? I forgot what that is. I think that's a hay bale. Yeah, that's hay bale. We need the tractor up here. I think there's a bale down there. So let's go see if there's a bale down there. If not, I'll come back and grab another one. Because I think one of the bales fell off the trailer when it was sitting over here. I don't think, nope, I didn't get it yet. So we'll go grab it. I know these are just straight grass bales because I basically baled them. I basically cut it, had the thing cut, and then baled. And I'm not sure, but I think those are hay. Those are hay bales because I believe we bought these, went and got these. And then when I got situated on being able to bale, I baled these big bales here, and the trailer that we have doesn't accept these big bales. Ooh, there we go. That was a huge chunk of grass that went in there. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're good on the grass for now. So we're basically good. We're basically good now. Now, like I said, after a while, I think we need to really truthfully think about purchasing more sheep, just so that way these will fill quicker, and we have a reusable pallet, which is nice. I think this pallet holds like 4,500 compared to the only 2,000 I think the regular one does. So every once in a while we'll put that on the truck and we'll haul it over to the thing. I think right at the moment now what we're going to do is we're going to look at some contracts and see what kind of contracts we can start. So let's see, we got fertilizing. We can do that on our own because we have the technology. Cultivating, again, we can do that because we have the vehicle. Planting as well. The only problem is going to be the time, because on however big these fields are, let's see. So field 1, whew, that's a big. Let's turn off the grass so that way we can just see the fields. There we go. Well, field 1, that might not be a good one to try, because that's pretty big, especially for sowing with our little sower. We could rent this equipment and get it done, but Problem is see when you rent. Oh, and we got a couple of few. See, the problem is when you rent when you rent the equipment, this number right here gets taken out of this number. So unfortunately, we would only probably get around 10,000, maybe 9,900 to do that. Let's see, 22 come up for harvesting. We would, okay, so that's out. So unfortunately, we would have to rent the equipment because, well, we'd only have to rent the combine and the header. We have the trailers. But it would just be, yeah. So field 4 is corn. Again, we'd have to rent the equipment. Field 13, again, we'd have to rent the equipment. That's fertilizing. This is all sowing, and we got one harvesting here. That's all barley. Now, we could do some transporting missions. Problem is I don't have the correct forklift for those. We could do some cultivating. We wouldn't have to rent those. So, alright. I think we're going to do a fertilizing one. Let's see. Field 30 is... way down here. But field 30 is not that big. Not that big. I mean, with our fertilizer spreader, that's a max of 2 swipes. So, I think we could do that one. Let's go ahead and borrow that. We don't need to borrow with the items because we've already got a good enough tractor, we've got a good enough spreader, and yeah. So let's go ahead and accept that contract. Now, I don't know how this is going to react because we have the soil mod in, so I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work. We'll go ahead and grab the new haul in here because the John Deere is too big. Actually, essentially, the new haul in here is way too big for this job as well. I'd almost try to find a medium-sized tractor for this. And we might even be able to use maybe one of the little Fergusons, but for right now we'll just use this one. We're gonna go over here. Now this is the unfortunate side, I think, of doing contracts. Is you have to pay out of your pocket to buy the material to do this. I would like to see a mod or, whoop, wrong button. Oh, hold on. I want to go Control L. Oh, right. Control. And we're gonna say 3,200. Okay. That way it'll refill it all the way back. I had the limiter set to 1,000, so that way I wasn't wasting so much money in the product. I mean, yes, it'll be used later on, but at the same time, you kind of don't like to purchase this much fertilizer and then have like half of it sitting around in the machine is kind of a no-no. But at the same time, I don't have a place to. Thank you for the beep again. Stupid. I don't have a place to store it, so I can't really just do that. Because I don't know what this is. I'd venture to say that this must be a... I don't know what that is. Oh well. Alright, hold on. Let me get rid of... get rid of the lines off of this. Alright, so now we're headed to field 30. I think basically we just hop on here, run down to the end. Oh, it would help if I put it in high. That way we can drive a little quicker. Hi, car. So, one of the interesting things that I've kind of thought about between FS19 or Farming Sim 19 and Farming Sim 22 is it's interesting that they're more focused on the American side of farming in that one this time than they are in the European style farming. Yes, I ran that red light, or that sign, whatever. So yeah, it's going to be kind of an interesting notion to find out how, you know, what they're going to do in it. So, all right, so. Alright, now let's get our lines on so we can see where we're going. That's just a bit too far that way, so we're going to come in like so. There we go. That works. We're all set up. Gear it down. Hit the button. And away we go. Ah, okay, so that's interesting. So it looks like when you do the contracts for other players, for other people, it just reverts it back to... regular in-game... the regular in-game style. And I don't know, I don't think it's using that much fertilizer. Alright folks, well anyway, with this contract, when we get done with this contract, I think that'll be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode, I hope you enjoyed the series. Little update on the other series is, the only one that I can really truthfully probably get started back up is Factorio. I'm not sure if I want to... I'm not sure if I want to get Factorio going before I get a new... I'm trying to get a new computer, as I've been saying all this time. But I'm not sure if I want to start the series before I get that, or after it, because if I start it after I get the computer, then then I'm not having to worry about trying to get series' saves and stuff switched over to it. I can just basically start brand new. I can basically just start brand new with it. But maybe that might be something that you guys might help me with. You know, do I start that series first, and then when I get the computer, just switch it over, or do I wait? Or do I wait a little bit and or should I wait a little bit before I ooh, horsey? Or should I wait a little bit before I get the that series going? Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And yeah, with us parking this tractor, well, parking the fertilizer here, I'm gonna call this an episode, and yeah. So yeah, in the next episode, we might do another contract before we wait, because before we do anything else, because we kind of have to wait for our fields to grow, and yeah. So anyway, I'm Hard Trick One. This is Farming Simulator 19, and I'll see you in the next one. Laters.